What is up? I am Crypto Mason, and welcome back to the Crypto Mason YouTube channel. Shout out to the Gold Squad. We look for gold in every single aspect of our lives, and we always find it. Now today, we have another jam-packed market update. Today, as you can see by the title, we are talking mainly about, is XRP better than Quant, HBAR, XDC? Why do we actually buy all of those coins? If XRP is so great, why don't we put our money all into XRP? And I'm sure there's some of you guys that only hold XRP and are all in, but we're going to talk about that mainly today. Before we get into it, make sure to drop a like and comment on the video. If we get to 1,000 likes on this video, I will give away 100 XRP on Twitter. And we also have some crazy breaking news coming out for Ripple today. One thing I want to mention, 17,000 HBAR is what I'm giving away when we hit 150,000 on Twitter. We could hit that today if 200 of you go and follow my Twitter. We're at 149.8. As soon as we get to that 150K, we're going to start running the HBAR 17,000 HBAR giveaway. So let's get into the market. We are dipping today. Everything's basically in the red. Bitcoin down about 4%, Ethereum about 5%, XRP 5%. I hope you guys are picking up that dip if you like to dollar cost average into XRP. We're below 40 cents there right now. And the biggest loser, let's check the biggest loser, Lido DAO. This one randomly explodes, right? We're up 110% on Lido DAO this month. This one might be a good one to pick up the dips on, because you know how many times we log on to these daily market updates and we see Lido DAO as the top gainer. Seems to be very, very volatile. Gala as well, we're going to talk about a little bit later, is down 11% today, but up 217% in 30 days. So the biggest gainer as well I wanted to talk about is DYDX, or DYDX, right here, $2.48. It's up 10%. The reason for this pump right now is because they have delayed. There's an extension for the token unlock. So there was a massive unlock supposed to happen for DYDX, and they have extended it all the way to December 1 of 2023. So that is months and months with no token unlock, which is pretty crazy. I was on our website that we showed a couple videos ago, the token unlock website, and this is true. The vesting schedule has been updated. Very cool to see that. I am bullish. I want to declare I am bullish on DYDX in the long term. Great decentralized exchange backed by some big players. I do like it. Okay. As for the Bitcoin chart, man, there's nothing to see here, right? The closest we got was 23,800. Okay, and my prediction this whole past week has been that we might touch 25K, but probably not. But it's possible, right? That's been my prediction, and it looks like, you know, that feeble attempt at doing that is coming down right now. What I expect is us to keep going down, and then go flat at maybe 22,000 even dip back down to 20K and then bounce back up. We will see what happens. I wanted to talk about the quant chart as well today. So these past couple days, dude, if you were one of the people, the smart people who bought at $88, at 100, right? Many different times you could have bought at 100 there. If you're one of those people, dude, I hope you took some shaved off some profits right here in the 150 range, right? I'm telling you time and time again, bro, 150 is where you shave off your profits. For quant, we buy at $100 and we shave off at 150, okay? Because look at this. When we get to 150, it gets really rocky. Ready? One time. It's rocky here, right? We're hitting like these big resistances. We can't get above 150 to 160, right? But right here, we can see that happened again. But we did explode, right? I've told you that this wasn't going to be a big explosion. And then, you know, right here, it got rocky. If we keep going over here, that 150, we couldn't break past it. Again over there, And then we do have that big Grim Reaper pattern that we were talking about way back in 2021. We've been charting this thing for a very long time. And you know, those TikToks, I mean, you could have taken profit at $222 when I posted my TikTok telling you do not be scared to take profits. And when I say that, that is code for take profits, right? Because I can't directly say that, you know, sell quant now. If I did that on TikTok, you know, people would think, what are you talking about? I have to say, you know, shave off profits. Don't be scared to take some. So right now on quant, I'm still bullish in the long term. Obviously, that's like my permanent stance. But I do see this coming down a little bit more. And I hope you guys are going to pick up the dips at 120, 130 in there if we go down to there. With XRP, I believe we are going to continue ranging. You can clearly see this range, right? There's nothing really to be excited about. However, if we keep going down back to 33 cents right here, you better be picking up, right? Or 30 cents, because that is a huge line right here. You can see it. You know, we're going to move our line up right there and condense this range a little bit more. That is prime buying opportunity, 30 cents. Moving forward, we're going to talk about XRP, okay? There is no other crypto that has the amount of traditional finance connections that Ripple and XRP has. There's no other crypto that comes close. The only one that might come a little bit close is HBAR. So in this video, we're going to talk about, is XRP just better than HBAR, better than Quant, better than XDC, right? So first, to start that off, XRP has way more traditional finance connections than HBAR and everyone else. And there's ones that come close, and we are also invested in those ones, right? Quant, HBAR, Algorand, etc. Now here I say we cannot just leave traditional finance behind as we build the decentralized la land. So a lot of these Bitcoin people are stuck in decentralized la land. They think that they're going to convince the whole world to come to decentralized la land, where everything is good, freedom of speech, freedom of payment, decentralized. We cannot convince the whole earth to do that. You sound foolish when you think that we're going to convince the entire global population to use Bitcoin, right? So accepting that as a fact says to someone that you need to invest in the coins that are trying to bridge traditional finance with crypto and decentralized finance. Ripple is the front runner at doing that. Ripple's trying to change the underlying bank technology so we can get mainstream people using crypto and not even knowing it, right? It's the key to adoption. Now, just to support my point about how XRP has more connections to the traditional finance world than HBAR and every other coin, this is from the customer section on Ripple's website. We can see massive players here: Tronglow, Bank of America, Modular, SABB, Novati, all the classic suspects that we know. You also have Palau, which we're going to talk about coming up here in a second. And they just have this whole scrolling thing showing all of the customers. We do have this as well from XRP Arcade, where it goes down the top 100 banks. And whether they have been connected to Ripple or not. And you can see the Ripple logo beside some of these, dude. There's a lot of the top 100 banks that are signed on to Ripple, okay? And they're saying Ripple / XRP. Obviously, some of these are only using Ripple as of now. And the reason for that, and the reason they're not using XRP yet, is because XRP does not have regulatory clarity in the United States or in some of these places. And they're waiting on that, and then they will flip the switch and use it because it will save them money. And banks are greedy, and they want to save money. Here's our breaking news for Ripple and XRP. Montenegro, their central bank, has partnered with Ripple to launch a CBDC, okay? And we can see right here, this is the Montenegro president, I believe. No, the prime minister sitting down with Brad Garlinghouse right there. And the translation of this says, a productive meeting with the CEO of the company Ripple and VP for cooperation with central banks. We discussed the development of a payment infrastructure that would ensure greater financial inclusion and accessibility. So there you go. They are partnered up right there. to launch and design a CBDC. Very, very cool. And hopefully they end up using XRP as well. Now, one place that I want to remind you of is Palau, and they are partnered with Ripple to develop a stablecoin on the XRP ledger that's actually USD backed. So it's a direct alternative to a CBDC, right? And this is the shit, dude. This is what we need. So not central banks issuing CBDCs. We just need stable coins, which are the same thing essentially. Not exactly, but they serve the same purpose. We need those on the XRP ledger, not issued by a central bank central bank, right? So Palau already has this, and I am just extremely bullish because Palau is also issuing digital residency and digital ID. And if, I can whip out my wallet right here and I will show you that I actually already have a Palau ID right here. Okay, there's my Palau, Republic of Palau digital residency card. And you can actually get that by buying an NFT. And it is government issued. So the government has to review it. The government is issuing it. And that's going to get you certain things in Palau. Basically, I can eventually, with the benefits of that ID, I can open e-corporations. I can open e-bank accounts. From here in Canada, I can have things in Palau digitally, right? And hopefully that gets you like privilege to buy real estate there or something, right? Because I envision all these connections to XRP. What if this becomes like the XRP country or the XRP islands, right? I'm looking for who's going to become the same thing that El Salvador is for Bitcoin for XRP, right? And we're going to tweet that right now because that's a great tweet. These are the rare Crypto Mason moments right here where you see me tweet something live. I am looking. So if you saw this get tweeted live, go and reply and say it and make sure you like and retweet. I am looking, and this is a great point and something that you need to think about as well. I am looking for someone or a country to be the same thing that El Salvador is for Bitcoin, but for XRP. So who is going to become the XRP hub of the world, right? El Salvador is this like Bitcoin nation now. They're branding. Like El Salvador's branding, if you view them as like a company, El Salvador's branding is Bitcoin. That's what it is. Who's going to brand themselves as XRP, okay? And I'm going to tweet that out right now. And maybe by the end of this video, we'll get some responses on that and check out what people have to say to me about that. Okay, moving forward, XRP. This is what people forget. XRP has already been to $3.50. Quant has already been to $450. And HBAR has already been above 50 cents. What's another 5 to 10x on those? Nothing. It happens all the time in bull markets. It happens all the time that coins go, 5 times their all-time high, sometimes 50 times their all-time high. So people who argue that XRP can't get up to $10, $15, I think are insane. Because, that shows me that you're not even like confident in the entire industry, because 1 trillion market cap is absolutely nothing in the grand scheme of things. I think we're going to get up to 20, 30, 40. And when that happens, the allocation of that market cap will be distributed through the most solid fundamental coins. And what do they say? A rising tide rises all boats, or maybe it's the other way, a rising tide sinks all boats, or whatever that quote is. Basically, as the industry rises, everything will rise. Only if it's real, though, right? The fakes will get exposed, and the real will prevail, okay? Moving forward, let's talk about Twitter. Twitter is applying for regulatory licenses to enter the payments business in the U.S. And at this point, if you deny that they're going to compete with Ripple, I honestly think, you need to do more research or just stop ignoring the truth, because they're applying for regulatory license to enter the payments business. Ripple is one of the front runners in the new revolution in the payments business. And Twitter is about to come in the game, right? And are they going to stop Twitter? Are they coming directly to compete with Ripple? Are they going to partner with Ripple? Who knows? But Elon also said today that he is not making Twitter payments in crypto. He wants Twitter payments to be in fiat, but he says he wants them built so that crypto functionality could be added. Okay. And what I believe, man, with Twitter's payments is that I think I made a tweet about it. I'm blanking right now, but let me go to my tweet. Oh yeah, Elon is going to introduce. Did I make a tweet about it or not? Hold on, sorry. Elon is about to show everyone the power of building a payments business on top of a social media network. That's what I wanted to say. So he bought Twitter, and now you automatically have like a huge user group that can use your payments system. And he's going to show us how it is very powerful to have a social media network connected to a payments business, right? And hopefully whatever he builds is not Twitter specific. Hopefully, it's an actual new company or something. Maybe X.com is this, right? X.com is the everything app as described by Elon Musk. And maybe his payments business can be added to Instagram, Facebook, and everything. And then the crypto integration comes. So the final thing we're going to talk about, Gala, somebody, I put out a tweet saying coins I think are must-holds for 2023, and there were no gaming coins on this list. However, HBAR has games built on it. Algo has games built on it. All of these, except Link and Quant, have games built on them, right? So essentially most crypto layer ones are gaming projects. However, one that is completely focused on gaming is Gala, and I am extremely bullish on Gala. If you want an amazing video on Gala that's actually blowing up, you can go to youtube.com/MegBZK, and right here, 8.1K, look at that. MegBZK, don't sleep on her, she's coming up. Why Gala can 50x, okay? So go watch that video, and you will see their new strategy for 2023. And in there, they make a genius choice, in my opinion, to pivot to mobile gaming. And I think that's one of the most important things in that whole document, and could work out massively. So to end off the video, I'd like to give an official answer to the question in the title here. Going through all of that XRP stuff, you can clearly see that they are the front runner in the payments business. So Stellar, like XRP is better than Stellar. I can say that with absolute confidence. But ultimately, this is a good question. Is it better than everything else? I just think with classic investing principles, you should diversify your investments into the next best. Because what if something horrible happens to Ripple, which we already have seen, but they're resilient through it, right? We saw the lawsuit, but they're resilient through it. But as for like an XRP and HBAR comparison, just bet on both, dude. There's no point of trying to go all in on one. I don't think it is a useful strategy to go all in on one. If you believe XRP is better than all of the rest, you better have that as your number one holding, right? XRP is in my top 3 holdings. It kind of changes, the value depending on the value fluctuating. Like Quant has these random runs, which will put it in number 1 place in my portfolio. But my top 3, Quant, HBAR, XRP, ETH is in there, right? They all fluctuate and change. However, don't just go all in on XRP. That's my official answer. It is better than 90%, 99% of these coins, right? Can confidently say that it's better than 99% of these coins. But just bet on all of the government coins, the corporate coins, the ones that are bridging TradFi over to crypto. That's all we've got for the daily market update. Make sure to drop a like and comment. I love every single one of you, and goodbye.